Okay, so good morning. Good morning. Good morning sa inyo lahat, ano? So let's have now a review, no? Review natin kasi medyo mahaba yung inyong topic. Kaya diretso tayo review. Review tayo ng ano, kung ano yung napag-aral natin last Monday. So, if you're going to defend yourself, sino ba sa tingin nyo ang ano? Ang mas matalino? Who is more intelligent? Computer ba or ang tao?
Computer.
Tao po.
Computer.
Computer naman. So, kung... sige. Let's start with computer ang sagot. So, bakit computer? Siyempre, if you're going to answer me computer, defend yourself. Mas ganoon din, if you're going to answer me tao, defend yourself too. Defend your answer. Okay, sino nagsabi na computer mas matalino? Okay, it's Miel. Sino naman magsasabi na ano? Sino may sabi na tao mas matalino? Tao for Agu. How about the others? Kay Isa din. How about Maxine and Ate Steph? Who is more intelligent? Tao or computer?
Tao.
Tao. For Ate Steph, tao or computer? Tao rin. So it's 4 against 1. So sige, unahin natin ano? Ate Miel. So bakit naman computer? So tatanungin ko rin iba, bakit tao? So defend yourself. Bakit kaya sa tingin mo computer mas matalino sa tao? Sige, try lang natin. Try natin na magkaroon ng ano. You're going to defend your answer. Sige, Ate Miel, try natin. Don't be shy. Anything? Ate Miel, hello? Uy. Wala. Wala may sagot. So, sino naman gustong sumagot sa inyo? Ago, Maxine, Ate Steph, or Isa? Bakit sa tingin nyo? Why do you think human is more intelligent than computer? Come on, defend your answer. Why do you think human is more intelligent than computer? Yes, and why do you think? Bakit kaya? Bakit tao? Kasi nung last Monday, ang explanation ko kasi, yung computer ay dinesign, kasi ang computer ay pwedeng mag-work like a human brain. Diba? So tayo, we're human, diba? So meron tayong utak. Diba? We have our own brains. And ngayon, ang computer ngayon, it can act and it can work like a human brain. So which is more or who is more intelligent? So you said tao. Tao ang mas matalino. Now, why do you think ang tao ang tamang sagot? Okay, anyone? Unmute lang kayo and then go ahead. Ate Isa? Wala, no? Okay, ganito, no? So, ang tao, ang nag-design sa computer, di ba? Tama? Ang tao ang gumawa ng computer. Tao ang responsible para maging katuparan ang pagkakaroon ng computers. At ang computer din ay nakadepende, dumidepende lang yan. It is dependent to humans. Without humans, the computer won't work. Computer won't do anything unless the human, like us, will give command to the computers. So the computers, pag may command na sila, if they already know what to do, tsaka lang sila gagawa. Tsaka lang sila magtatrabaho. So that's the answer why, So computers are highly dependent to humans. So without humans, they won't work. Right? So let's proceed now sa ano, sa isa pang natutunan natin, yung mga do's and don'ts ano, computer do's and don'ts. Hey, give me one. Give me the first one. Are you guys able to write it down? Yung mga computer do's and don'ts? And I don't think so. Okay. So the first is, yung sabi ko ay, don't turn off and unplug computer when not in use. Okay, it's very basic. Okay, this is also for you have to lesser power consumption. So let your computer rest if you're not going to use it anymore. Shut it down and unplug. Next is always provide difficult to detect password for your computer and regularly change it. Because hackers and phishers are targeting your accounts. They're also targeting your computer. They will have access on your computer if nasa kanila na yung password niyo. If they have accessed your password or they have known your password, madali na lang ma-access ang iyong accounts. So it's better for you to regularly change it and please create difficult to detect passwords, okay? Third is always back up any important files and keep them in a different and secure location. So this must be done regularly, especially if you have files that you don't want to lose. So always have backups. So you may use external hard drives or you may use flash drives, flash disk like this. Okay, can you see flash disk? Oh, this is just a design. If you're going to pull it out, this is the cover. This is the USB, and the whole module itself, it's called the flash disk, right? So I'm just going to pull this out. Ayan, ito na. This is the whole flash disk. Kita ba? Ayan, this is the whole flash disk. Itong dulo na to with meron two holes. Ayan, so yun ang USB. Ito lang yung part ng USB, ito lang But the whole module itself, it's called flash disk. So pwede kayong mag-store ng data. You can make backups using these flash drives or external hard disks or external hard drives. Hindi ko mabuksan chat box ko. What happened? Okay, go ahead, Ago. Okay, next do's natin ay use updated antivirus software. Okay, so it is important to always update your antivirus software. For the viruses also update themselves. So there may be new viruses which our old antivirus won't be able to detect. So that's why it's important na update lagi natin ang antivirus software natin. Okay? So for you to be able to update it, kailangan i-connect natin sa internet ng ating computer and then update our antivirus software. Review lang to, review lang. So mabilisan lang para makapunta kagad tayo sa mismong topic natin. Always use firewall, okay? So yung firewall to, this will prevent or this will not allow the malicious viruses or the malicious files to get through our computers. Okay, so yun yung purpose ng firewall. So para hindi niya papapasukin kung halimbawa makaka-detect siya ng mga viruses, it will not allow these viruses to get through our computer. So it's important to always use firewall. Number 6, okay, that's not the do's. Handle all computer parts with care. So alagaan natin yung mga computers natin, Hey Maxine, kanina pa nakapatay yung cam mo, Maxine. Please activate your camera. Okay. So do's natin, handle all computer parts with care. So yung nga, sabi ko last Monday, linis-linis din pag may time. Pag nakita mo magalbok na, pag nakita mo may mga dust na yung ating keyboard, mouse, monitor, punasan din natin, okay? You may also use brush, okay? Ako kasi dito in front of my PC, meron ako dito laging brush. Yan. So yung brush to ginagamit ko pang sa keyboard, sa mouse. Right, so don'ts natin, this is very basic. So do not unplug the computer unless first turn the computer off. Sabi ko, very basic ano. So you must first shut down your computer or your laptop before unplugging it. Kasi unplugging it while it is still on will damage the hardwares. And you might also lose files. Pwedeng mabura yung mga files mo. Pwedeng makorrupt ang mga files mo. Pwedeng masira, madamage yung hard disk kapag ini-unplug mo muna yung computer without turning it off. Next is, do not open or download unfamiliar and unsafe files. So there are times that you're going to see pop-ups during your net surfing that tells you to download it. This is a big no. Do not download it because most of these files have malwares that will harm your computer. Okay, third is, do not use easily detectable passwords, which nabi ko na kanina. If you're going to create password, kailangan yung mga hard to detect. Okay? Do not use passwords like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Don't use passwords like that. Always provide difficult to detect passwords. Use alphabet, use numbers, use symbols, use capital letters, at least one character man lang sana. So yun. So characters, meron kayong exclamation point, dollar sign, end sign, asterisk, pound sign, ganun. So pwede nyo gamitin yun. And last but not the least is do not use the same passwords. Ano? Do not use the same passwords for all of your files. So for your school or for your work, may password kayo para doon. For your bank account, may other password kayo. For your computer, para ma-access nyo yung pag-login, have different password. Sa emails nyo, use different passwords. So those are the do's and don'ts sa computer, ano? Para maalagaan natin yung ating computer and our accounts and ourselves also. Right? So, last Monday, I also asked you, saan ba natin makikita ang computer?
Computer shop.
Yes, computer shop. Where else? Saan pa natin pwede makita yung mga computers?
School. Or
Again?
school.
The school, right? The school. Saan pa?
Hospital.
Hospitals, right. Okay, sige. Tuloy natin, ano? So, actually, computers can be seen everywhere na, no? Nowadays. So, they're commonly used in different places like offices. Yan. Ang school kasi, mayroong office sa school. So, meron sang computer sa school, sa office. Sa mga establishments, sa mga government offices, meron din. Sa hospitals, yan. Pwede sa makita sa mga hospitals, sa mga government agencies, sa schools, yan, sabi ni Agus, sa schools, and even at home. Okay? So marami, ano? Marami ng lugar ang pwede nating makita ang computers. Kasi malaki ang impact ng pagkakaroon ng computer sa business, sa education, and communication. Let's start computers used in medicine. Okay, so in medicine, ginagamit ng computers, ano? So just like what I've said, computers can be seen in hospitals, for they are widely used mostly for diagnostic purposes. So medical personnel, mga doctors, they use computers to identify the illness of their patients. For the computers can detect even the thinnest or the tiniest capillary in the human body. Kaya nga ngayon, ano, madali na para sa ating mga healthcare workers, sa ating mga healthcare personnel, medical personnel, na malaman kung ano talaga yung sakit ng isang tao. So doctors now can easily detect where your illness is coming from. So sa pamamagitan ng computers. So through computers, pwede na malaman, dito pala galing ang sakit mo. Okay, dito pala galing sakit mo, nasa puso. Meron ka pala ditong tumor. May tumutubo na something sa loob ng utak mo. Okay? So ganun ganun ang nagiging use ng computer sa medicine ngayon. And sometimes may makikita rin kayo sa loob ng operating rooms. Alright, so I'll be giving you some examples of computers used in medicine. So inayin natin to, no? Computerized axial tomography. Or pwede rin siyang computerized tomography. Tinatawag din siyang mas sikat siya sa CT scan or CAT scan. Have you heard of it? CT scan? Yes, for AGU. So CT scan or CAT scan is a diagnostic medical imaging test. Okay, so just like traditional X-rays, nakakita na ka X-ray? X-ray machine. So nakikita yung buto natin, ano? So just like traditional X-rays, it produces multiple images of the inside of the body. So nakikita yung loob ng katawan. Kaya rin itong mag-generate ng 3D images or 3-dimensional images. So yun, ano? So once na nakita niyo yung loob ng ating katawan, somehow malalaman na ng doctors, ng ating mga healthcare personnels, kung ano yung ating sakit. So makakapag-diagnose sila. Yan, sa pamamagitan ng CT scan or CAT scan. Okay, so another computer na gamit sa medicine ay tinatawag na MRI or magnetic resonance imaging. So gaya ng CT scan, so nakita yung CT scan ayan, no? Itong CT scan, di ba? Kung ipinapasok yung tao, depende kung anong part ng katawan ang kailangan makita. And then it will be read or it will be scanned by the computerized axial tomography. So ganoon din dito sa MRI. So yung tao ngayon, ihiga dito. Ayan, that's the bed. Then ipapasok sa loob ng mismong MRI. So MRI is also a medical imaging nakakapag-image din siya, nakakapag-produce ng image ng loob ng katawan natin, ano? This time it uses magnetic field and computer-generated radio waves to create detailed images of the organs and tissues in our body. Okay, compare with CT scan, ang MRI kasi mas detailed. Mas detailed yung kanyang mga images. Yun nga lang, mas common yung CT scan at saka mas mura compare sa MRI. Kaya mas madalas CT scan yung ipinapagawa ng doctors, ng mga personals natin, kasi nga mas mura si CT scan. Yun nga lang, there are times na mas recommended ng specialists ang MRI kapag may mga gusto silang makita na hindi kayang ipakita ng malinaw ng CT scan. If the medical staffs or the medical personnel wanted more accurate images of the inside of your body, they will order you an MRI. Okay? So next scanner natin. So just like MRI and CT scan, tinatawag na PET scan or Positron Emission Tomography. So ganun din, ano, meron din siyang bed that will get you inside the scanner of the PET scan. Tapos doon na i-read or gagawa sila ng image of the inside of your body. So ito naman, ganun din, no? It's a functional imaging technique that uses radioactive substances known as radio tracers. And these radio tracers will visualize and measure changes in metabolic processes. Kung mas detailed ang MRI sa CT scan, itong PET scan mas detailed pa siya lalo. So higher siya, no? Kumbaga yung level niya, CT scan, then better viewing is MRI, then para sa better viewing pa uli, PET scan. So ito naman PET scan, it uses radioactive tracers that you will intake. So pwede mo siyang i-intake through pwedeng lunukin, pwedeng inhaled, or pwedeng injected. Depende kung aling part ng katawan ang kailangan i-examine. And Maxine, nakatago ka uli. Alright, please refrain from disactivating your camera. Alright, so meron tayong tatlo, no? CT scan, MRI, PET scan. Tatlo na yon. So sila pare-parehas ay iisang goal, ano? Pare-parehas lang nakapag-scan ng inside of our bodies. Okay, next natin is yung tawag na Transcranial Magnetic Stimulation or TMS. So iba naman na nakaupo na. Yung patient nakaupo. And then the machine itself yung mismo palang helmet pala, helmet lang yun. So ilalagay sa ibabaw ng ulo. So this is a non-invasive form of brain stimulation in which a changing magnetic field is used. Okay, so ito ginagamit niya sa brain stimulation therapy. Okay, again, it is used for brain stimulation therapy. So it's thought to activate regions of the brain that have decreased activity in depression. Ito yung pag pumupunta sa psychiatrist, kapag yung mga patient ay nakakaranas ng depression, so some of the nerves inside your brain nagdi-decrease nagdi-decrease yung activity. So some regions inside the brain, so para manumbalik siya, para maibalik yung dating activity ng brain natin, so the TMS is being used. So the psychiatrist order TMS to his patient or to their patient kapag may ganito silang situation. If they have if they had depression before. Yan. So as part of their therapy, kailangan nila mag-undergo sa TMS. Right, next is, understood ba? Naiintindihan ninyo yung mga pinagsasabi ko dito? Okay. Alright, so next is the Magnetoencephalography. Alright. So MEG. So ganun din, halos katulad ng TMS, nasa ulo rin, sa ulo rin kinakabit. Oh, by the way, medyo rin akong ingay. May maingay bang naririnig kayo habang nagsasalta si Sir Yman? Parang hissing.
Wala.
Wala? Okay. That's good. Sa akin kasi may bumabalik. May ganun. Alright. So MEG is a functional neuroimaging technique for mapping brain activity by recording magnetic fields. So ito naman, it is performed to map para makita yung brain function, Oh no, sorry. Mali yung hindi dapat yun ang It is performed to map brain function to identify the exact location of the source of epileptic seizures. Okay? So yung mga may epilepsy, dito naman siya ipinapasok sa MEG. So para makita kung saan nanggagaling yung seizures nila. Okay? So yung mga epileptic, again, yung mga epileptic, nag-undergo sila ng MEG. Para makita, para malaman ng mga doctors nila kung saan nagmumula yung kanilang seizures. Right? So seizures yung MEG. Alright, aside from CT scan, MRI, PET scan, TMS, and MEG, so meron pa, there are some computers being used in medicine. Meron pang iba. May makikita kayo sa loob ng sa loob ng operating rooms, meron sa loob ng mga delivery rooms, yung mga pang-monitor ng BP, ngayon digital na. So computers din ang ginagamit. So overall, these computer machines help medicine to detect diseases. So once na malaman nila ng mga doctors natin kung ano ba talaga yung sakit natin or kung saan nanggagaling, nagmumula ang sakit, the doctor can now make decisions on how are you gonna be treated. Okay? So yun yung nagiging tulong ng computer sa medicine, sa mga diagnostics, para ma-detect kung ano yung sakit natin. And for monitoring. Alright? Understood? Okay na ba? Okay, so that's for medicine, Let's proceed sa yung computers used as medicine management tool. So computers, gaya ng sa medicine, they are also widely used in businesses. Di ba? May computer shops. Di ba? Mayroong mga printing shops that are making advertisements. Sa mga offices, they are making slides, sales reports, brochures, videos. Di ba? Sa education naman, gaya nito, we're having our online classes. Si Sir Yman gumagawa rin ng mga slides, gaya nito, na nakikita nyo ngayon sa screen. I made slides, tapos gumagawa ako ng report ninyo, gumagawa ako ng mga grades through my laptop. Okay, so aside from these, computers contribute to business by automating time-consuming tasks that human performs. Nakakita na ba kayo ng robot? Hindi pa? Kahit sa ano, kahit sa movies, sa TV, cartoons,
Opo.
ngayon, di ba? So, alam nyo kasi, in 1980s pa, no? In 1980s pa, meron ng mga robots. Yan. So, ginagamit na yung robot sa negosyo. So, robotics, ayan, gaya dito, nakalagay dyan, robots have been used since 1988 to manufacture metals, cars, bottles, plastics, and many more. And robots tend to work faster than human talaga and less prone to errors than human workers. As this robotics is more consistent and precise, for it only executes a particular command. So, generally kasi robots are made para sa mga repetitive works, mga paulit-ulit na trabaho na para maging mabilis sila, para maging precise. Na dapat sa simula pa lang, sa pinakaunang product pa lang na ginawa nila, na nabuo, dapat pare-parehas yung itsura at saka yung quality nito. Kaya naman napakalaking advantage napakalaking advantage ng robots or ng robotics sa manufacturing sector. So gaya na sabi dito, the goal of robotics is to design machines that can help and assist humans. So sa manufacturing sector, napakalaking advantage. Kasi biruin mo, from robots na lang ang gagalaw, ano? Sila na yung gagawa ng mga products natin. Eh, gaya yan, nakikita sa picture, ating slide, gumagawa sila ng kotse. So yung robots na yung nagdi-design at gumagawa ng mga kotse, ng mga vehicles. So there are advantages and disadvantages ng paggamit ng robots. Okay? So unahin natin yung advantages. So advantages na to, first is it increases profitability. So integrating robotics will improve profitability by reducing resources when completing tasks. So robotics will increase your process of efficiency and create perfect work quality each time. Masabi ko kanina, ang robots kasi talaga dinesign para sa mga repetitive works na maging mabilis and precise. So dito, para makapag-increase sa profitability mo, yung efficiency kasi, increase yung efficiency, tapos yung work quality, perfect lagi. Diba? Compare with human workers, minsan may mga errors, di ba? So minsan malaki ang nagawa, minsan malaki ang nagawa. Hindi pare-parehas. Ngayon, kung gagamitan mo ng robotics ang iyong negosyo, mapa-perfect mo ngayon yung gawa. Kasi siyempre, from the start pa lang hanggang sa huli, kung ano yung iniutos mo sa robotics, yun at yun lang ang gagawin niya. Wala nang iba. Hindi niya pwedeng baguhin yung product na gagawin kasi nga yun lang yung iniutos sa kanya. Okay, next is quality labor. So integrating robotics into your current line process will increase accuracy and consistency throughout the entire work process. Gaya sabi ko na yun, consistency, precise. So each product or material will be given the same amount of detail and precision. So by choosing the automation, companies will no longer need to work about sick days, unexpected emergencies, and poor work quality. So kanina ang sabi ko ay precise lagi and consistent ang mga trabaho. Yung mga products, pare-parehas ang itsura, pare-parehas ang quality. And this time, yung quality labor naman, kasi di ba nagde-day off pa tayo? Guys, sa mga teachers, nagde-day off pa ng Saturdays and Sundays eh. Since kung robots ang gagamitin mo, kung robotics, pwede ka nang hindi what's this? Wala nang sick days. Walang magkakasakit. Kasi nga robots naman sila eh. So they won't get sick. Wala silang emergency. And the quality of your work will still be the same. Kung sa umpisa pa lang high quality na yung gawa ng robots, hanggang sa huli high quality pa rin. Right? Third is longer work hours. So industrial robots work at a faster speed. Mas mabilis sila sa human workers. without the need to take breaks or pauses. Wala na silang break time, wala silang lunch time. Dire-diretso lang yung trabaho. Pwede silang 24 hours na trabaho eh. And also, robots can perform repetitive tasks at a higher production rate. So your employees can now pass tedious and time-consuming tasks to robots. So your staff can now focus on more complex tasks. So kapag may mga robots ka na, yung mga empleyado mo, pwede mo nang ilagay sa ibang trabaho, which is hindi kayang gawin ng robots. Okay? So longer working hours. Kasi nga, sabi ko kanina, pwede silang 24 hours, pwede silang magdamagan trabaho eh. Dire-diretso lang yung trabaho nila. Wala silang break time, wala silang lunch time. Dire-diretso lang mas na pagaganahin. Okay, increased safety. Ang pang-apat natin, ano? Safety is one of the most important advantages when integrating robotics. Why? Because keeping your environment and workers safe is crucial for all businesses. And of course, the plant managers. So dangerous and harmful tasks can now be assigned to robots. Kung alam mong delikado yung trabaho, sa robots may ibigay. So employees will no longer have to work with heavy objects and in hazardously hot settings. So kung halimbawa may mga settings ka sa kumpanya, sa building na medyo sa tingin mo risky para sa tao, and then i-assign mo sa robots. Let the robots do the work ng yung mga risky works, yung mga dangerous works. And of course, kung ganito, companies will be able to save money from injuries at the workplace and resulting lawsuits. So, yun ang advantage, ano? Increased safety. Kasi nga naman, kung tao ang gagawa ng mga dangerous tasks, so malaki yung chance na ma-aksidente yung tao. Right? So, ipagawa mo sa machine yan, ipagawa mo sa computer, ipagawa mo sa robots. So, they will do the risky jobs for you. Okay, job creation. Although robotics can perform more efficiently than human labor, than human workers, hindi naman nila na-eliminate in jobs. They do not eliminate jobs for humans. So robots do not take jobs away from humans, but instead, robots provide more job opportunities. Kasi without humans, industrial robots are just simple machines. Kaya sabi ko kanina, computers are highly dependent to humans. Without the humans, wala lang. Wala sila. Hindi makakapagtrabaho ang mga computers. Robots cannot function by themselves. Robots will need humans to program their tasks. Ang tao pa rin na magpo-program kung ano ang gagawin ng mga robots. And integrating robots within your production line will only enhance your current jobs. Employees will still have the opportunity to develop new tech and engineering skills. The advantages of industrial robots are endless for your business and employees. Okay, so yun ang mga advantages of robotic integration. Okay, 4 minutes left. Okay, dire-diretso yung advantages, disadvantages. So sa disadvantages tayo, no? So the first disadvantage is malaking tulong ang malaking tulong ang robotics sa mga businesses. But sorry. Babaguhin ko lang saglit. Slide 25. Hindi ko pala nabago yung words. Okay, going back to our slide. Binago ko lang yung detail. Okay, so we're done with the advantages. Going to our disadvantages kasi. So unang-una is capital cost. So at first glance, the initial capital investment for this may discourage many business owners from para sa mga robotic integration kasi it is important to understand what this investment means to your company long term. You must consider costs, including installation, configuration, and other possible future modifications. So it is recommended that you seek the investment needed and calculate the expected ROI, return of income, okay? Return of income before attempting to integrate robotics. Kasi napakamahal ng robotics. Okay? Napakamahal niyan pag ipinasok sa business. Okay? Next is needed expertise. Kaya mabalik sa capital cost, kaya there are still companies, there are still some manufacturing companies that uses human laborers or human workers kasi nga napakamahal ng robotics. Okay? So kung sa tingin mo bilang ikaw ay halimbawa ikaw ang may-ari ng company, kung sa tingin mo ay mas makakatipid ka sa labor work, sa human labor, then stick with the human labor. Kung sa tingin mo ay makakamura ka naman or mas malaki yung profit mo kung gagamit ka ng robotics, edi go ahead. Mag-robotics ka. Okay, so disadvantage of robotics ay it needs expertise. Of course, deploying your industrial robot takes training and expertise from an automation company. So kailangan may training, yung gagamit ng robotics, kailangan may training. Kailangan maging expert sila sa paggamit ng robotics. So seeking the right automation team with certified professionals is crucial when integrating robots. Companies will also need time to train their existing employees to program and interact with their new robotic system. So before you let your employees use the robots, kailangan i-train mo pa rin sila. Let's say a month or 3 months training bago mo sila i-deploy. So ganun yun. So robotics needed expertise. The third disadvantage is the limitations of robots. Kasi nga robots can have their own limitations as well. Although industrial robots remain an attractive alternative over human labor, there are still tasks that robots cannot perform. Because robots depend upon their surrounding systems such as a vision system, grippers, conveyors, before they complete their tasks. Complex tasks require more time to plan and to program. Kaya nangyayari, kapag may robotics kasi, very specific yung kailangan ipagawa sa kanila. So halimbawa, yung isang robot, ang gagawin lang niya, magli-lift lang ng halimbawa ng heavy materials. Yun lang kanyang gagawin. Lifting lang. Yung isa naman ang gagawin ay, let's say na magtatakip siya ng isang product. So ganoon lang siya ng ganoon. Takip lang ng takip. Yun lang ang gagawin niya. So very limited, Very limited yung pwedeng gawin ng robotics. Kapag medyo complex na yung trabaho, tao na yung gagawa nun. So complex tasks will be performed by